Now, according to UK officials, about 20 countries are interested in joining a coalition of willing to help Ukraine. It's not clear whether every one of the countries would necessarily send troops, but some could provide other support. The plan, spearheaded by the United Kingdom and France, was set out by Prime Minister Starmer at the weekend summit of 18 European and Canadian leaders, and would work to uphold any ceasefire in Russia's war on Ukraine. And to know more on this, we have Spencer Critchley, senior journalist and author, joining us live from California. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us. Sir, when United Kingdom is making this announcement in regard to the kind of support that Zelensky is getting at this time, but at the same time, Zelensky seems to be making a U-turn, saying that he's going to be making a very fast effort to bring in peace, and that is why he's going to be having that meeting in Saudi Arabia as soon as the 10th of March. What position is Zelensky in to be, calling the shots, or to be determining what is really going to happen, in the days ahead? Or is Zelensky now going to be towing the line?
I don't think that Zelensky is close to calling the shots. I would say that what he is doing is occupying the moral high ground. He is the leader of a democratic nation that was invaded by a corrupt dictatorship that has shown repeatedly it will do that at every opportunity. And until recently, President Zelensky could rely on the steadfast support of the United States, like democracies have always been able to rely on the steadfast support of the United States. Now, unfortunately, our president has decided to ally himself with Vladimir Putin, who is an authoritarian gangster who loots his own country to make himself rich while repressing his people to keep them quiet. So I don't think that it's a case of President Zelensky calling the shots as the victim of a barbaric invasion that has seen one war crime after another, the deliberate targeting of civilians, the abduction of hundreds, if not thousands, of Ukrainian children, stolen from their parents, given to Russian parents, and being re-educated in Russian propaganda. So I would hope that the United States comes to its senses, or at least the Trump administration comes to its senses. We have no reason to hope for that, unfortunately. And in the meantime, Europe is going to have to try to fill the void, the moral void, not just the strategic void, but the moral void left by the Trump administration.
Right, sir, how is the world perceiving Donald Trump's administration, given the fact the whiplash leadership that we're seeing, whether it was the talks with President Zelensky or even the tariff war that's continuing, and Donald Trump seems to be taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back in every direction?
Yes, I mean, chaos defines him. It defined him in his first administration. It defined him throughout his business career, which was marked by one failure after another, until he started to actually make money by pretending to be a successful businessman on the TV show The Apprentice. And now he's found ways to profit from the presidency of the United States. I think that people around the world are recognizing Donald Trump for what he is, which is both corrupt and incompetent. I think that many of the people who voted for him, who were not fooled by his tens of thousands of lies, voted for him because they thought, yes, he may be corrupt, but maybe he'll be effective, and maybe he'll get things done that I want to get done. But what he keeps showing is that he's not only a crook, but he's a bumbling crook. And this on-again, off-again trade war, which hurts nobody more than the people of the United States, including Trump's own supporters, is just the latest example of that.